wants to cuddle with me. She really is coming to me and pulling me and wanting to kind of interact and kind of bond with me more. My sister just barely called me this week and said that she wanted to sit in her lap and look at her straight dead on for like 20 minutes. And we are hearing a few words. Like my sister asked her if she wanted to take a bath, and she said yeah. As far as her biting goes, she's not displaying any aggressive behaviors anymore. You can tell that she's finally starting to enjoy life. She's just a much happier child. I mean, we just live in a small 2-bedroom apartment. We literally have 2 playrooms that we have. I'm not even coping. I'm happily comfortable, you know, living this life. And I like where we're at right now, which is really, really neat. The names of my children are Kaarsson and Koorin. They're age 6, they're twins. My son has the diagnosis of PDD, and he's kind of on borderline of Asperger's. My daughter is autistic. I think Koorin's been the hardest because this was a child that a toddler was able to speak, did know her shapes and colors and everything, and then at the age of 3 it just all faded away. And so she became nonverbal. She was very, lots of problems with meltdowns. I would wake up sometimes to this child biting my arm. I had bite marks all over me. It was just horrible. I mean, because it's like you put all this effort into loving and raising this child, and instead you just have this child who's just attacking you. During that time, it was pure depression, just pure hopelessness, pure depression. I didn't know what I was going to do. Her eye contact was just basically no eye contact. Her language, we literally couldn't communicate with her at all. I mean, we would try and do PEX cards, and she couldn't even differentiate like 2 picture cards. She just wanted to swing all day long. Literally be happy in a swing 8 hours a day. Then she went through a phase where she wanted to just stand on her head most of the time. And then she went through another phase where she was touching herself all the time. The doctor didn't give her a prognosis. We were referred to another doctor, and this doctor was supposed to be wonderful. He decided that he was not only going to put her on the psychotropic, keep her on the psychotropic, but then he was going to add Daytrana. And she went psychotic. She was starting to have psychotic episodes. So she was literally screaming for me, and I was standing right in front of her, and she couldn't see me. And she, at one point, darted out the door, and she was running down the middle of the road, screaming my name, and she couldn't hear me or couldn't see me. I found out about the Sunrise program by going to an Autism One conference in Chicago. And I got the folder, the Sunrise program folder that was passed out at the exhibitor booth. And I just held on to it. I didn't do anything. It was just in my home, kind of sitting around. Because at that time we were doing another therapy called relationship development intervention with the kids. The only problem with the RDI though is that it started out rolling pretty good with the kids, but it's like after a while they just went and they wouldn't play any of the games anymore. They just stopped. You know, it was just like pulling teeth to go in and do that therapy session with them. I opened up the Sunrise folder, and in it there's a DVD that showed the journeys of 3 families doing the Sunrise program. And the before and the after video footage on that DVD was amazing to me. And I loved it, the fact that the program was also so hopeful, because even though we were doing RDI at the time, our consultant never gave us like any hope. We attended the startup program in August of this year, and it was an amazing week. One thing that I really loved about this program as opposed to doing the RDI was that they worked on my attitude. They helped me deal with issues and internal struggles that I had inside. RDI was kind of more about, we're just going to fix the kid. And this was, we're going to, help you as well as help your child. And that to me was very, very powerful. As soon as I came back from Sunrise and the principles they gave me, I knew how to be with my kids every minute of the day. We've been running a program now for 7 months for both children, part-time programs at this point. Since we've started Corinne's Sunrise program, a lot of her former isms have faded. She's not nearly as interested in playing on the swing that she could play on all day. We went through an episode, a long period of time, where she was continuously touching her genitals throughout the day. She would just simply lay on the floor. She's hardly even doing that anymore. I mean, it's just simply fading away. Her eye contact is, her duration's almost typical. She gives you long, loving looks. In fact, my sister just barely called me this week and said that she wanted to sit in her lap and look at her straight dead on for like 20 minutes. And my sister's like getting kisses this week. And we are hearing a few words. Like my sister asked her if she wanted to take a bath, and she said yeah. And she fed her popcorn and she said yum. As far as her biting goes, she's not displaying any aggressive behaviors anymore. Before the Sunrise program, I mean, she didn't really have any interaction with us at all. And then after the Sunrise program, she is like willing to do stuff like she'll bounce on the ball, and she kind of likes to do little dance moves with us. It was really cool because my mom and my sister reported that. She simply just came out and sat on the couch in between the both of them while they were visiting, almost like she was choosing to visit with them. You can tell that she's finally starting to enjoy life. She's just a much happier child. Before, she was miserable. She was just an absolutely miserable state. I think one thing that's been a really exciting change for me is the fact that she's just really wanting me in her life more now. She wants to sleep with me. She wants to cuddle with me. She really is coming to me and pulling me and wanting to kind of interact and kind of bond with me more. Oh, it was really cool. I just explained that I put some pasta on for her, some rice pasta. And I pointed it out that it was on there. She went to get up in the cabinets, and I'm like going, oh no, she's climbing on the cabinets again, thinking in my head. She grabbed a plate and she brought it to me. Like she fully understood, oh, Mom's baking me some pasta. Here's my plate, serve me up. It's just not them growing. I've grown more since that August startup than I have grown in my entire life. With these principles, it's just kind of like you can just kind of easily and quickly make decisions. And things that would have bothered me beforehand, what somebody would say to me or something like that, it's just made it so I can handle. I'm not even coping. I'm happily comfortable living this life. And I like where we're at right now, which is really, really neat. I mean, we just live in a small 2-bedroom apartment. We literally have 2 playrooms that we have, and to sleep at night, we pull our mattresses out of the closet, and then in the morning, we pull our mattresses and put them in our walk-in closets, and we have instant playrooms. And it's just kind of our life right now, and we're really happy and we're really content.